on Blue Jays Baseball on MLB The Show. I'm your host, the one true Joker. Before we start today's episode, we're going to do a thing. You know what? Yeah, I will. Claim him just for the heck of it. By the way, yes, there was trades done. Blue Jays ended up trading Marcus Stroman for NYY. Also, Jays traded Rafael Davis for Jose Ramirez from the Guardians. And then I also ended up trading Manny Machado and Connor Falefa for Francis Lindor and Jeff O'Neill from the Mets. And as you know, the other trades that happened, Whitfield and Bryce Harper was traded to the Blue Jays for Zach Bullock and Jordan Webb. And then, yeah, that's it for the trades. So, anyways, for today's matchup, it will be the Toronto Blue Jays at the New York Yankees. Blue Jays is 89-21, while the Yankees are 56-54. This is, of course, about a rival from the AL East. On the mound for the Jays will be Justin Verlander against Norris Carrell Jr. This will be a 3-game series, as you can see, before the Jays go back home to take on Baltimore. Verlander has a 9-5 record with a ERA of 4.51. Nelson Cruz Jr. has 11-6 record with an ERA of 3.48. So a few changes. This, of course, will be played at the Yankee Stadium. It's going to be a partly cloudy day. The lineup, there is the lineup for today's game. And then for the Yankees, there is the lineup for the Yankees. Going to the stats, there's the overall stats between the pitchers, and then the team rankings. There you go. Go back to the stats of the pitchers. But now we take you to John and Chris to call most of the action with yours truly, the one true Joker, adding a comment here or there. Boys, take it away.
Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And singing, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout.
As you see on the screen, Yankees are half a game back for the wild card spot.
That one lifted to left. Verdugo gets under it. And out number one.
Bring it flies out there.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boogie, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
This one high in the air to left center.
I think there's too much hang time on that, which there was.
You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. Out towards right center.
Opposite field, but too much hang time on that one as well to end the inning.
Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And on the mound in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Out front and foul on the left side.
Also, I gave that a look, but way into the stands with the people.
Madeline here as he fouls it away.
Man, he'd like to have that much more.
Kicks and deals. Swings that one, it's a strikeout.
Jay started out with the strikeout there, but they have in the defense position.
Infielders, think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One out, base is empty. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The line of the pitch. Sends him down looking.
Another strikeout for the Blue Jays.
Off the knees.
Well, he's got great strikeouts.
Calm looking now.
Doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
And Judge is not doing too bad this season. 16 home runs. More than I expected. Oh, speaking of home runs, that one is blasted over the center field wall.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
As always, the judgment has came from the Yankees.
Just an excellent swing all the way around. And that sound coming off the bat gets everyone's attention. Pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up. Batsman carried it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. One run across to the frame so far. You're in game one of this three-game set. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Looks like it to me too there, John.
Right-hander deals.
Jeremiah will quickly get it in.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Rizzo, solid power season. Swinging a foul straight back.
You're not ready for that pitch. You're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. Let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
Oh, baby! There goes another.
It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That's in there. And it's 0-1. 0-1.
Yankees now have a 3-0 lead here in the first inning of play. That had the distance, but luckily foul.
2 outs, base is empty. Line of pitch. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League. Back in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Now for the Jays. Number 36.
Davis Snyder coming back from injury.
And the pitch.
Well, on 2 runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's the 4th base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, this hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Alex Jansen to hit. Second in the AL in home runs. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. Verdugo quickly throws it in. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for a base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Harper now. Right now 9th in the AL in RBIs. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And now the lefty. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that lines on the launch. You will get some high fives. You know, you
Jose officially making his debut as a J since being traded from the Guardians. Uh-oh, I think a mistake by the J. And it is! Turns out to be a unassisted double play, basically. Well, assisted double play, but you get what I mean. I didn't think he was going to catch it.
His offense can score a lot, so if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And the 0-1. Big swing and a miss. 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Now they'll throw the first on the run. And retire here in the second.
Close play, but the Jays get the out.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. First inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches on the plate.
So they get a man aboard with one out single.
He needed out. It's been a tough stretch to the plate. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's no good spot where you can get to. You're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
In the air, left side. Sizing this one up. And there's two away.
Now we'll force the runner to go back to first.
John Birdie at the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
So we are back to the top of the order.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive. Throw in home the lead runner at second. 2 on now and 2 away.
Just one of those seed high base hits through the infield. Just kind of roll. Sometimes those will find a double get you right.
Verdugo in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Cabrera on second. Birdie at first. 2 out of the inning. Next off is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 Yankees 3, and the Jays nothing.
Verlander has a better inning this time around. Not giving up any runs.
Back in New York, out of left field, Dalton Varsho, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
Look out, that ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved they have this.
Varsho, of course, has 40 home runs this season.
Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a man get hit.
He's tied with Danny Jansen, who also has 40. While, of course, the home run leader himself from Toronto is Brandon Belt at 57. Oh! Mistake by Varsho.
That speed, it's hard to bring that to a ball. Once you've committed, they try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Kiermaier now. Back to right. That one gets down for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Kind of landed in no man's land there between the second baseman and the right fielder.
George Springer to step to the plate. Cortez checks over to first.
Kevin Kiermaier could steal his 50th of the year.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
And he does.
Easily steals the bag.
They took it once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, gets into scoring position.
Yankees up by 3. Here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Rizzo. That takes care of Springer.
Kiermaier goes back on second. At some point, he could steal another base.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball.
And he does.
Stolen base.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the young one-timer something. You can't let him get out that far. If you don't have a good goal behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
2 outs. That's to third. Cabrera. Throw to first.
And with that,
Throw is set down.
the Jays fail to score a run,
Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0.
leaving a man on third.
Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. The wind of the pitch. This one in the air center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Not as deep as the last one, John, where he fucking yarded it right over the center field wall.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped. Springer going back. Makes the grab right on the warning track. And there are 2 down.
Man, brother, I love watching an outfielder take on the ball and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the ball's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration, being able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
There's a look at the defense
Righty to the plate.
on the infield by the Jays.
Leaves up empty. That's strike 2. 0-2.
Anthony Rizzo, of course, first time up here, two jack home run. Like,
Finish him off.
he strikes out there.
In order, but they lead it 3-0.
Verlander having a better couple innings this time around. We go to the fourth. Jays still down by 3.
For the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobichette. Here comes a pitch. That one is absolutely
That's hit deep. And it's going to be off the wall.
should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, man. You can drop one in there between the outfielders. You know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Well, John and Chris, that is the 44th double of the year for Bobichette. And now the Jays have a man in scoring position
So, man aboard.
once again.
Second base. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Davis hits one deep.
That's back.
And it's gone.
Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
I always say anytime in that at-bat,
And the Jays have cut the lead down to 1 with that home run by Davis Snyder.
with a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. Just like BP all over again.
392 foot for Davis Snyder.
Chance at a hit here. And he's already singled in this game.
Oh, are we tied?
And that one is going to win by a real close margin.
Yes, folks, we are tied with Danny Jansen.
First home run of the season. It's 3-3. Cressy's home run
41 for Danny Jansen this season.
Got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous in the dish right now.
He is now officially second in the home run department in the whole MLB league.
Special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it. Those guys get to slap hands up on the plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
That one was 393 feet, a foot farther than Davis Snyder's.
Here's Bryce Harper. Swings through that one out from that.
Your eyes are not seeing you. That is Bryce Harper, who was traded during the trade deadline.
Making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Squeezes it. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter and a tough one at that.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one.
They call it a strike. Umpire must have thought he went around.
Foul back hard, and that's out of play.
Now he faces an 0-2 count.
Still only one out here in the inning.
There's going to be a lot of debuts today from the trade deadline. That happened a couple of days ago.
And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, kind of look up. Now we're back exactly where you want to go.
In the air, out towards left center. Volpe racing over to make the catch.
Nice run by the shortstop in the outfield to get that second out.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Left field. Corrals it. And that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Bottom of the 4th. The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Verlander back to work. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
And that pitch count is a battle because they can keep making it work out there. They force the ball to get involved sooner rather than later. Gets out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stands in now and watches strike 1.
Even though it's right there, that looks pretty good. If he doesn't want it, he's not going to swing that early in the game.
Down base is empty. Stays alive. Pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I don't think I've ever faced this man this season.
One away, the count remains 0-2.
Name does not look familiar.
Now this is in the air down the line. Marshall snags it.
Oh, he does get it. I didn't think he did.
Next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oh, hello, Crow. Rick Gamer, welcome. Welcome Rick Gamer to the stream.
All tied up here in the bottom of the fourth. And a pitch.
Ninth inning. Speaking of streamers, check out, if you want to check out 10 to 15 minutes of history, check out the History Guy. He covers all types of history. The History Guy on YouTube. And the Jays are starting to chip away. That will score a run. And Springer gets a double. His 26th double of the year. No comment by Chris on that. Surprise. Gets it between the two outfielders, the left and center fielder, to get that double and RBI. Springer is a type that could steal. Don't know if he will in this part though. That's hit well. Caught. Springer tags up. It's going to be a close play. Actually, not as close as I thought. Springer ends up running late and gets caught as it is a perfect throw by the left fielder to get the out. So the Yankees trying to get a double play there. So hits one deep. That's back to the wall. This time it's gone. Last time he hit it off the wall for a double. This time, this one's gone. And in a way, the Jays technically lose a run with George Springer getting caught. But the Jays do get a run. Now it is a 5-3 game. Oh, he crushed it. Just enough over the wall. David Snyder. He hit one earlier. Last time he was up. He is currently 2 for 2. Just needs a double and a triple for the cycle. Yeah, I went there. That's hit high. I don't think it's going to be far enough. No! It dies at the warning track to end the inning. But the Jays do score some runs. Let's see if the Yankees can answer back after giving up those runs. And he gets caught looking, a deer in the headlight moment there. Perfect pitch by Verlander. That was a very good pitch by Verlander.
John Birdie digs in now. Out to short. Bichette. Jump rope. We'll end the fifth inning. Moving
And
on.
well in time to get that second out.
The left fielder, number 24.
Let's check it there. Here it is. Bo does a beautiful jump and dead end throw to get that second out.
Who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well played defensively by Bo Bichette. Probably one of the top shortstoppers in the league. In real life, I wouldn't be surprised if Bo Bichette
Inning number 5.
gets traded this season by Toronto. Uh-oh, there's a chance. Oh, it's off the wall. And Springer kind of crashed into the wall there. Looks like he's all right. Check out this replay. And now it'll be a double.
Now picked number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game.
Yes, John, he homered in the first.
On and away.
Another homer in here would tie this game.
Judge spoils that one.
Judge has only managed 17 home runs this season.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul.
But New York loves their captain.
Verdugo. At second but 2 down. Swings through for the K.
But Verlander
No runs,
gets the big man out.
no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5.
So no damage by the Yankees.
Yankees 3.
So like John said, at the end of 5, it's the Blue Jays 5, the Yankees 3. We go to the top of the 6th. 3 innings to go in this good game unless it gets tied up.
Change to start the 6th. The new
That's it for the starter. Here comes Luke Reva.
He's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now he's having a huge season. His ERA is 1.0.
He's already homered here in this one. Danny.
So he has kept people at bay, which is what the Yankees are looking to do so to try to get back in this ball game.
First offering is fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he
We'll
said,
bring up another streamer
"The game tonight,
on the next inning
and I'll give you a free suit."
for the seventh inning stretch.
Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. And Moore on the leadoff single.
So I went to the game. I happened to hit 2. I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" That was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Bryce Harper
Now here is Harper.
making his debut
Joe give you 2 suits.
since being traded from the Philadelphia Phillies in that 2-man trade with him and Whit Merrifield got traded for Dan Bulldog, Lewis Crown Jr. And oh, Price came through, and this is why the Jays ended up trading for him. They wanted more power in their home run department, and he comes through. Bryce's 21st of the year, and oh baby, the Jays have now a 4-run lead in a 7-3 game here in the top of the 6th.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run.
Louis Gurriel Jr.
Into the gap. Man,
and Zach Bullock was traded with a prospect to get Bryce and Whitfield on the team a few days ago before the trade deadline. And it pays off as Bryce hits a 404-foot home run.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's another new Jay.
This one popped up.
He hasn't been able to do much. He was traded for Davis.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
For you growing up in New York City,
Kind of a surprise trade by the Blue Jays, but they got the offer and took the deal. I think they wanted to have a guy that was being a switcher hitter, really intense the reason. Speak of former Blue Jays, Matthew Boyd warming up with Gonzalez there. He was originally traded for Marcus Stroman, who ended up being traded for Aaron Noah at the trade deadline. Kiermaier here. Like watching fun gameplay? Check out H2O Delirious on YouTube or Own Record. The videos are very entertaining. Personally, I fell in love with them with the Friday the 13th, a game that unfortunately is no longer really playable unless you do a private lobby now. Not many people are happy with Gun Media, who's also brought out games like the Chainsaw Massacre, and the DLC is up there in price. Game is very affordable, but the DLC, I gotta admit, a little high in the price department just for a couple characters. Even Dead by Daylight doesn't charge that much. Stanton now facing a 1-2 count with none out here in the bottom of the sixth. Want to thank All-Pro Split Gamer for joining the stream. If anybody else wants a shout out, just leave a comment and I will do my best. I'm just a older German gamer who loves video games just like you guys out there in the world. All Pro Gamer is following me. Nice, thank you. Thank you very much. Hit the like the button and subscribe would also be appreciated. That's fine. Jokers Us Gaming is on YouTube, and I appreciate the follow on the PlayStation Network. Like I said, my YouTube channel is Jokers Us Gaming. Jokers Us Gaming. Kind of just starting out. Been a YouTuber for a while, but I'm still trying to get used to the way the department goes. And Verlander maybe have pitched his last pitch. Who knows? So at the end of 6, it's the Blue Jays 7, the Yankees 3.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Eric Swanson is warming up, so he could be coming in the next inning. Who knows? Or Verlander might pitch the 7th. Not really certain yet what to do for the managing position.
Righty delivers. Now fly ball to right center. Stanton should have this one.
Way too much hang time there. An easy out for the Yanks by Stanton. Back with the top of the order was George Springer, who flied out. Vlad Guerrero Jr., as the Yankees would say, technically is the captain for the Blue Jays, as many people would think. A lot of questions going into the new season with Vlad Guerrero Jr. in real life for the MLB's Toronto Blue Jays. Speaking of another one that's going to have a not sure where the Jays are going to go with is the next man up, Bo Bichette, who, as you saw, hit that home run. Not sure if he'll be a Blue Jay for the remainder of the season. A lot of questions there. One of the more exciting add-ons by the Blue Jays, even though he's up there in age, although hopefully age is not an issue, but it kind of does question it, is Max Scherzer. So it'll be interesting to see what he does for the Blue Jays in the 2025 season. March 27th, home opener for the Blue Jays against the Yankees. Fortunately, I do not have MLB 25 because that is unfortunately a PlayStation 5 exclusive. I eventually will have a PS5. Hopefully soon. But, you know, government of Canada has kind of made it tough with the way prices are these days. Yes, as I said, Canada, the government of Canada. So I am Canadian, but just so you know, I have never booed anybody's anthem. Personally, if I have a problem with somebody go on social media and say my piece that way. But I do understand why fellow Canadians do boo the anthem of the Americans, but I do not condone it. But it is still their choice by right. It is a free country. Verlander up to 100, which will definitely make me change my pitcher. I didn't realize I was up to 100 pitches until they said. I guess he picked quite a few pitches. A lot of foul-offs, I guess. Verlander does his job as the starter. Eric Swanson was rumored on the trade deadline, but did not get traded. Another person that was also possibly thinking of getting traded was Chad Green. David Snyder was going to possibly be another one, but he was injured, so because of the injury, he definitely was not traded. A few other Jays were traded. Which brings, of course, 3 new faces to the organization, and Bryce Harper, Whit Mayfield, and actually 4, I should say, Aaron Nola, and why is his name slipping my thing from the Guardians? Third baseman now. Just switch. Okay, well, I'll remember his name when he gets back up again. Judge might have came through with a run. Play at the plate, way late. And with the runners advancing to second and third, and the runner coming in to make the score 7-4 now. Yankees has the tying run at the plate. Stanton, who is also known to be a home run guy, could tie this game with one swing of the bat. He hits it well. Oh, sorry. Aaron Judge ended up only being on first. I didn't realize that. But time, here comes Pete Walker talking with there, and that's the man right there, Ramirez. That's the other thing. Yankees are 2 run. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, trouble there. 1 run will come in. Here comes another run. And we are going to be tied. Oh, baby. And the Jays have given up 4 runs in this inning to tie this game at 7 against their AL East rivals, the New York Yankees. here in New York.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a high
That's hit high, and it looks like this. Yep, well finished the inning, but the damage is done. Verlander will not get.
And one left. Eighth inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7.
Verlander will end up not getting the win. The loss, if anything, could go to Eric Swanson
On the mound to start the eighth.
or Ian Hamilton.
Fifth game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
Here's the second baseman.
Matt Bonds looks like he's scheduled to come in the bottom of the eighth inning.
Swing and a miss. Here's your one. That is inside.
Plate umpires just
So we're back at a brand new ball game, tied at 7 apiece here in the top of the eighth. The Yankees have scored 4 runs.
Here left field down the line, and that will drop the foul. Laser, base hit.
David Snyder gets himself on base, so he would be the leading run if the Jays can get him in.
hits that were satisfied. Nice line drive in center field. So that depth.
You can see Snyder is happy with the result.
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That's called for a strike.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Line drive.
Danny Jansen hits it deep, but caught. So the runner will go back to the first. And like I said, if you're just joining us, the Yankees have came back and tied this game.
But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good.
Well, thanks for a quick stop, whoever you are.
His late inning heroics.
Bryce Harper hits it, and it looks like it's going to be a double play to get out the inning. So the Yankees now have a chance to take a lead. As Bryce Harper there ends up hitting into a inning double play. Inning out double play. Matt Bonds and Ian Hamilton are the scheduled pitchers now. One of these two might end up getting the loss. Bonds, who's had a pretty good season with the Jays,
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Goes out of the hand.
has done well most all season. But he gives up a hit there, so the Yankees now have the leading run on first. Just like the Jays, the Yankees now have a man on first. Jays, of course, failed to score. Yankees hoping the result is different. This is a heck of a game, especially in this 3-game set. I can't wait to see what the next 2 games bring against the Yankees here. One there. failed to get a double play, as they did try to get a double play instead of going for the lead runner. And now we got runners on the corners. Leading run is 90 feet away, and there is only one out. An inning double play would definitely be a big-time saver for the Blue Jays here in this situation. Big strikeout there, especially with a runner 90 feet away. Matt Barnes, 1 out away to get out of this inning. So there you go. Jays do not elect to bring in the left-handed pitcher who is warming up, Tim Meza. They're giving Barnes a chance to at least get out of this inning. Fouls out off. That's hit high, but with all that hang time, the Jays do get out inning with no damage. The Yankees were 90 feet away from giving the lead going into the ninth, but the Jays shut them down. So we are tied 7-all at the end of 8. Clay Holmes, the Jays have elected to bring their closer in. And Luke is now warming up. Tim Meza still warming up though. So they could have Barnes at least pitch against, I believe, Aaron Judge and Stanton, who are right-handed hitters. That's hit high. Caught! And Jose Ramirez ends up getting out. Here is Dalton Varsho. Varsho is quiet. He's been 0-3 today. A big hit here would definitely make things interesting. Swings at an outside pitch. Varsho pops it up, and that will be the Jays' second out. Kevin Kiermaier, the ninth batter of the Blue Jays, hits it, but right to second to first in time. And the Yankees have a chance to get the win in the bottom of the ninth. And the dangerous Aaron Judge, Stanton, and Rizzo are due up. Rizzo and Judge have hit home runs in this game. That's hit high! Had the distance but trail foul. That's a big strike there. And he gets caught looking. A huge out by Bonds. Stanton, can he be the hero for the Yankees here in the bottom of the ninth? And that's a huge strikeout. And Luke, not Tim Mesa, has been chosen to come in. So that means if he gives up a run, he would get the loss. So a big moment for Rizzo, who has hit a home run in this game. Rizzo could be the hero here in Yankee Stadium. What a game between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. As the Yankees like to remind people, just like all of MLB, stand up to cancer. You know anybody that is going through that tough battle, please know that we, the MLB, support you by standing up to cancer. Thank you. Okay, here we go. And Luke. Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo is 2 for 4 with a home run. Let the first one go by.
36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2009.
Sneaky Wolf. Wow, you're sneaky, all right. Didn't even see you in the stream. Welcome.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Like the name, Sneaky Wolf. Actually, very good name. Just joining us, this has been a heck of a battle. The Jays had a 4-run lead before giving up 4 runs in the 7th inning to the Yanks, and now the Yanks and the Jays are going to extra innings. Now, normally, by playing MLB, the show, you would have a runner on second, but I'm old school, which kind of gives you an idea of how I'm the type of man I am. I do not have runners on second. I like to do it the old school way. The Jays take a lead, maybe. Oh, just foul. And Springer almost gave the Jays the lead. Josh Hare is stretching and warming up. He could come into the bottom of the 10th. Big out there by the closer, Clay Holmes, who's in his second inning of play now. Springer chases a bad one, a beautiful slider outside the zone. 10-inch break on that one, they say. Here is Vlad Guerrero Jr. Vlad hits it right to third, third to first. Well in time. Jays now have given up 2 outs. Here's Bo Bichette. Bo has hit a home run in this game. He's not usually a home run type guy, but a home run here would give the Jays the lead. Great. Clay Holmes is 3-12 against Bo Bichette. Bo fouls that off. Now he faces an 0-2 count with 2 outs here. They get this out here. The Yankees have a chance to win it in the bottom of the 10th. Bo gets a piece of that. And he chases a bad one. Holmes gets another one. Just like Springer, Bo ends up swinging a pitch outside the zone. And now we go to the bottom of the 10th, where the Yankees could win this one. And Luke will be the pitcher for the Blue Jays. Anthony Volpe hits it deep enough, but luckily for the Blue Jays, it sails foul. Two strikes to the Yank. Fouls that off, keeping himself alive at the plate. Anthony Volpe maybe trying to be the hero for the Yanks. Swings and misses. And Luke will now face Logan O'Hopper. To my knowledge, this is the first time the Jays have ever faced this man in any of their series against the Yankees. So, don't know much about him. He pops that up. Jansen is back and gets it. If you're a person who likes the stream, please hit the like button and subscribe to Jokers vs. Gaming. Would greatly appreciate it. Snyder gets it. And in time, we go to the 11th. Speaking of the man who got the out, David Snyder will be due up to start things off in the 11th. Victor Gonzalez, ERA is 4.72. He has a 1-2 record. 41st game of the year for this man. He's going to try to keep the Jays in check for them to win it in the bottom of the 11th. Let's see how this battle goes between Snyder and Gonzalez. David Snyder has hit a home run in this game, please note. I want to thank All-Pro Rick Gamer and Sneaker Wolf for stopping by on the stream on Jokers with Us Gaming. Hit the like button and subscribe. Especially since I'm starting up. Hits it. Oh, off the pitcher! Third baseman gets it, and just in time! Oh! That play will be scored a 1-5-3. Victor Gonzalez getting checked out by the catcher. He looks like he's okay. He waves off the managers and the pitching coach. Here's Danny Jansen. He is 3 for 4. He's also hit a home run in this game. Fouls out off. Jay Meza will sit down. Chad Green will warm up. Oh, 2 count with 1 out here. This game is tied at 7 apiece here in the top of the 11th. Clay Holmes got taken out and placed with Victor Gonzalez, who came through and got in a couple outs here now. Here is Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper has 1 and 4. His only hit was a home run, his 21st of the year. Inside pitch, Harper doesn't flinch. Harper loves facing left-handed pitchers, just so you know. He hits it deep, and goodbye! Bryce Harper has given the Jays a run, 1 lead. And the fans are screaming to throw the ball back as Gonzalez has given up the lead run to the Blue Jays. Here in the top of the 11th is now an 8-7 game, which means you know who's going to be coming in the bottom of the 11th. It will be their closer. Bryce Harper getting a lot of congratulations. And like I said, he does love facing left-handed pitchers, and he made him pay 368 feet. Josh Hader definitely will be scheduled to come in the bottom of the 11th to give the Jays for the save and possibly the win. Jose Ramirez hits it. He gets on base. Dalton Varsho, 0-4 today. Got them to swing on a pitch just outside the zone. Gonzalez trying to keep this a 1-run game for the Yankees to possibly tie in the 11th. He does his job, but he has given up a run to Bryce Harper.
And this is now an 8-7 ball game.
As we once again look at the replay by Bryce Harper to give that Jays that 8-7 lead. Going to the bottom of the 11th, and now here comes the closer, Josh Hader. Hader looking to get his 21st save of the year. He has done 32 games this season. He has an ERA of 171. The left-hander pitcher will try to get the Jays their win against their rivals from the AL East in the New York Yankees. Okay. Ole Blanco will be the first man that Josh Hader will face. He hits it. He will get on base, and now the tying run is on base with the winning run at the plate. John Birdie trying to possibly tie or win this game with that man on first. Josh Hader trying to get his 21st save. He has blown 2 of them this season out of the 32 games he has pitched. 0-2 count now. Fouls that off. One ball, 2 strikes with a man on first. None out here. Fouls that off. Hader having a battle with Birdie here. Oh, and there's 1 out. 2 outs away for the Jays to get the win. Verdugo technically is the winning run at the plate. Tying run is on first. Verdugo lets the first one go by. He is 1-5 this tonight's game. Fouls that off. Now he faces an 0-2 count with 1 out. Jays, if they get double play here, it would end the game. And then Alex ends up swinging a pitch low, questions it. But regardless, it is strike 3, and now the Jays are 1 out away to get their win. But they are going to have a tough man to face. It is the captain of the New York Yankees who has home run in this game, Aaron Judge. Judge is 2-5 today. Hits it up the gut. Runner only advances to second. And runners are on first and second. Winning runs at first with Aaron Judge. They will elect to put a faster runner on in Peraza. Stanton trying to come through as the hero for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 11th. That winning run is on first. There's 2 outs. That's hit high enough. And the winning run scores. Play at the plate. Oh, they got him. And we are amazingly tied. The Yankees took a chance. But they do come through and tie this game. So we go to the 11th inning. Dennis Santana now is the pitcher for the Yanks. Kiermaier hits it deep. That's high enough, and it's going to be off the wall. Kiyomar taking a chance. Makes third! And he gets a triple! So the leading run for the Blue Jays in this tie game here in the 12th is 90 feet away from scoring. George Springer just needs a deep shot. The score, the Jays' fastest runner in Kevin Kiermaier, who hustled to get that triple.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so he'll have to be extra careful with that matchup.
Out front and foul on the left side. Go ahead, run in scoring position. Nobody out.
That's it, right to first. That keeps the runner at third. Huge out by the Yankees there. Not the hit the Jays were hoping. 0-5 is Vlad Guerrero Jr. Jr. has hit some deep shots, which were caught. Hits it off the ground, but foul, luckily for the Blue Jays. Kiermaier, 90 feet away. Pitch. Fans letting the umpire know what they thought of that call. Kiermaier takes the lead. Oh, baby! Not only does Kiermaier score, Vlad Guerrero will score with that jack of a home run over the left field wall, and the Jays have got their a 2-run lead here in the 12th. Vlad Guerrero comes through big with his 35th homer of the year. And the Yankees, you can see the disappointment. So Josh Hader once again has a chance to win it for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 12th. He would actually get the win if he does.
New pitcher for the Yankees,
Jason Adams will now come in with 2 outs. He has an ERA of 3.0, 300. The guy he faces is Bo Bichette with 1 out here in the top of the 12th. That's hit off the wall. Bo doesn't take the chance to go to second. Stays on first. Jays maybe looking to add another insurance run here. Davis Snyder up. Bo gets checked.
And he's back. Adam goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds.
Bo takes the lead.
This year.
There goes Bo. Off throw, and because of that, Bo will steal the base, his 9th of the year. Bo doesn't steal often, obviously, but he comes through putting himself in scoring position. Jays already have a 2-run lead here in the 12th. That's hit well. That's going to drop. Bo taking a chance. Play at the plate. Oh, no. They choose to go for Snyder to get the second out, but Bo will score. 2 outs now. Snyder was caught at second to be the second out. The Jays now have a 3-run lead with Danny Jansen now up. Jansen is 3 for 5. He fouls that. 0-2 with 2 outs here. Jays are up by 3 here in the 12th. Yankees in a big hole here going. Oh, is that gone? Yes! And the Jays now have a commanding 4-run lead. The left fielder just misses it. And they bring in another pitcher. Tom Cayley. ERA is 3.90. Bryce Harper now up. Rizzo. Well, and the Yankees have a big hole to climb here in this late game. We are in the 12th inning. The Jays are now up by 4 runs. That's it. And the Yankees finally end the bleeding after giving up 4 runs. Vlad Guerrero is the one that starts things off in the 12th with that home run. Danny Jansen, he adds 1. And the Jays, like I said, have scored 4 runs in this game. Anthony Rizzo. They're hoping for Rizzo to come through like he did in the first inning, where he hit that 2-run blast. Josh Hader, the left-handed pitcher. He is 3 for 12 against Rizzo in his lifetime career. Rizzo down to his final strike. Hits it high. But too much hang time as Kima is there to get the out. Here comes the manager. He's now bringing in Chad Green to take on the right-handers. The former closer gets a strike. Anthony fouls that off. He's down to his final strike. Yankees in a big deep hole here in the bottom of the 12th. They do get a runner on base as Anthony gets that single up the middle. Logan O'Hoppe now. Let the first one go by. Yankees need a little bit more runners on base to make this game a little bit more interesting. Yankees have 1 out here in the 12th. They're currently down by 4. Logan pops that up in foul territory. Vlad's right there. That's the second out. And now the Yankees are in grave danger as they are 4 runs away from tying this game and down to their final out. Arturo Guerrero gonna try to keep the Yankees alive here. Chad Green, the former closer for the Yankees, trying to get the out to give the Jays the win in this 3-game series. This is the first game of 3 games, and it has been a beauty between these two clubs. With that foul, Yankees are down to their final strike with a runner on first, 2 outs. Hit right to Vlad. Vlad will touch the base, and the Jays will win the ball game. Their second game in a row after losing to Baltimore in one of the 3 games. And in one of the 3 games against the Yankees, the first game, the Jays win. Josh Hader will get his 3rd win of the season. Dennis Santana will get the loss. And the Jays and the Yankees have a great matchup. This game was amazing. Lots of home runs in this game too. But the Jays come through. First they had a chance in the 11th, flew that, but did get the major out there, as you saw, which would have won the game for the Yankees, but Jansen gets the out. And here's how we started the 12th. Kiermaier hit a triple. And then Guerrero hits that two-shot home run to give the Jays a 2-run lead. A couple more runs were added, one by Jansen, another home run by him, and the Jays had 4 runs in the 12th inning to take the lead going to the final inning, where the Jays shut them right down to win this one. 12-8. What a matchup between these two rivals of the AL East, the Blue Jays and the Yanks. Notable players today. First from the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. He goes 2-6. He got a home run and a double with 4 RBIs today. The captain himself, Aaron Judge, goes 3-5. He also got a home run, his 17th of the year. 2 RBIs today. Stanton had a good day at the plate, going 4 for 6 with a double and a couple RBIs. And Polanco, he finishes his day going 2 for 5. For the Nobles, for the Blue Jays, we go to Kevin Kiermaier, who goes 3 for 5, gets that triple in the 12th. He also had a double, and a couple stolen bases to his name. Then you had Bo Bichette, who goes 3 for 6, gets the homer and a double today. Then, of course, Bryce Harper, who gave the Jays a chance in the 11th inning, goes 2 for 6 with 2 home runs today. 3 RBIs out of that one. But today's player of the game will go to Danny Jansen. Even though Vlad Guerrero got the winning runs in with his 2-run jack home run that scored Kevin Kiermaier, Danny Jansen is today's player of the game. He ends up having a great day at the plate, going 4 for 6. He got 2 home runs, one early and then one late in the 12th, that gave the Jays that 4-run lead going into the bottom of the inning. He also had a couple of RBIs, and with that, Danny Jansen ends up getting his 41st and 42nd home run of the year to help secure the Jays with that 12-8 victory over the Yanks, where Josh Hader will end up getting his 3rd win of the season. He blew the save. The Yankees did take a chance to try to win the game, but Danny Jansen does his job and tags the man out just at the plate to get the out, which, of course, we went to the 12th. Jays scored 4 runs, and the Yankees could not score any in the bottom of the 12th, but the Jays hold them off to win this one, 12-8. I want to thank John and Chris for calling most of this game between these two rivals from the AL East. Of course, that is the Yankees and the Blue Jays. What a matchup this game was. We still got 2 more matchups against the Yanks. Can't wait to see what happens on the next episode of MLB The Show 24 with Blue Jays Baseball. Next episode will be Game 2 of this 3-game series against the New York Yankees. Until then, this is the One True Joker. Thank you from Jokers with Us Gaming. Check out other streamers like checking out 10 to 15 minutes of history. Check out the History Guy on YouTube. Until then, this is the 1-2 Joker officially signing out. See you next time on the show.